Content warning for suicidal ideation and guns. Your heart is a muscle the size of your fist. Keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, hold on. And one time, I was 17, and everyone was in the basement of Chloe's not-boyfriend's West Haven house, and Joe made his own wine, and Diego sold weed, and so Brianna was crossfaded and took Joe's gun and pointed it at me and asked me to take a picture, and nobody checked to see if it was loaded until afterwards, and it wasn't. But most of 17 felt something like that. Like staring down a barrel and not knowing what sat on the other end. See, being suicidal is a lot like that. You don't always check the chamber for bullets, but you keep clicking the safety back and forth, and maybe you don't pull the trigger, but you wish you did. If only your hand didn't shake too much. And we were all white-knuckled teens, clinging to each other as hard as we could, and I can't think of one person I loved then who didn't scare the shit out of me. And I definitely can't think of one I haven't scared the shit out of. And all we knew then was how ugly survival could be, how hard it can be to live through yourself. But one time, I was still 17, and everything was exactly the same, but we were in a Denny's at 1 a.m. And I had a stack of pancakes and a cup of coffee, and Chloe had penciled in my mustache, and AJ had given me an old binder, and none of us had been to the hospital yet, and we were laughing, and I think it was nights like that, more than any emergency therapist or intervention, that kept me clicking through 17, kept pushing the safety back to exactly where it needed to be. And I left Joe's basement still in one piece. And I clambered into AJ's car, and we whipped down the road, and I think maybe the windows were down, and I don't have the picture of Brianna with the gun, but I do have the picture of Brianna and I sitting on the couch, and I'm smiling in it, so wide, and I didn't look at the photo again until someone was in a hospital. And now Chloe lives in New York, and Brianna lives in New Haven, and AJ still lives in our hometown, and we don't talk much anymore. But we all know the continuing miracle of our collective breathing, because we all made it out of high school, and we all made it out of 17, and we all made it out still in one piece.